Coming up on FDN News, as COVID cases climb around the country, HU continues to stay in person.
Exciting news at Forest Glen Park as construction crews arrive to start renovations.
And students throw down at the Hoedown, one of SGA's biggest events of the year. It's all coming up on FDN News. Hello and welcome to FDN News. I'm Jonathan Young.
And I'm Drake Sayre.
Our top story. Huntington University's COVID-19 policy is more flexible than last year. Students are still required to wear masks in classrooms and in chapel, but as FDN's Mia Splendora explains, leaders are hopeful that the campus can return to a pre-COVID state.
You know, if there's one thing that I've learned through the last 20 months or so as it relates to COVID is it's really, really hard to predict.
University officials are asking students to continue being diligent in the fight against COVID-19. That's why leaders are requiring masks and encouraging vaccinations.
We would hope that we can continue trending towards more normalcy. So far we've started well. We want to be still kind of cautious in how optimistic we are.
In addition to sickness, COVID has left many of us divided on issues such as vaccination. Some universities are requiring vaccinations, but HU has no such intention.
I don't think Huntington needs to require students to have the vaccine. I feel like it would cause a lot of problems with too much division throughout campus, and that's not something we need right now.
If we're talking grand scheme, I think it is important for everyone who is able to get the vaccine to get it, and a requirement isn't that far-fetched.
HU is also offering an on-campus rapid testing clinic for students who are feeling symptomatic. Officials are also in communication with local health officials to determine the best plan of action moving forward.
I am again optimistic that sooner rather than later we'll continue to track toward normalcy, and everybody's just been so great about making sure that we can keep each other safe.
In Huntington, Mia Splendora, FDN News.
Rapid testing is available every weekday from 2:30 to 3:30 in Wright Basement. 2 students feeling symptomatic.
Synthetic turf is coming to Huntington's baseball field, Forest Glen Park. Construction crews are digging up and leveling out the unique ballpark. The renovation process started in the summer. Leaders say Forest Glen retains water, being in a valley. They hope the turf will prevent long rain delays and allow more games to be played in the spring. HU hopes to get players back on the field by late October or early November. The university has been working with alumni and local businesses on this community-centered project. Coach Thad Frames hopes the new field will pay tribute to his dad's legacy.
Maybe next year, a year, down the road, that we can honor him with, it being called Mike Frame Field. But to be honest with you, it kind of serves 2 purposes. It honors Coach Frame, and it's an update that needs to be done down at Forest Glen so we can play more games.
The team is excited to share the new field with other teams in their league.
It was a long-standing addition to Huntington University's campus, but over the summer, crews tore down the Annex building. For several years, the Ministry Department used the Annex building as office space. However, because the building was run down as well as inaccessible to students with disabilities, the university decided to demolish instead of renovate. Demolition had been planned for years, with the advancement team slowly moving out. HU's Dr. Russ Diggets says the future for this prime real estate is up in the air.
Right now we're looking at it being green space, but eventually we'll kind of grow into it, so to speak. We'll make sure we're engaged and collaborate with leaders on campus, student leaders, board of trustees, to make sure that the space has great utility.
Demolition was completed in July.
Students came out decked in flannel for one of the most popular campus events of the year, the Hoedown. SAB set up caramel apples, chilled cider, and hot chocolate for students to enjoy. Leaders brought back the mechanical bull, which was down last year because of COVID. Long-standing staples like the pumpkin painting station and the hayride were also there. And of course, line dancing lessons and competitions.
The Hoedown is an event that's been happening on campus for well over a decade that SAB has been putting on, and this is just such a fun way to come, hang out with your friends, maybe even make some new friends, and just spend some time together in community as we head into the weekend.
SAB's next big event is the Powder Puff Football Championship, October 2nd.
HU welcomed a new freshman class with orientation weekend, which happened late August. FDN's Mia Splendore explains the university's approach to starting a semester.
Huntington University welcomed the incoming freshmen. Starting at 9 a.m., students were moved into the dorms with the help of their RAs, sojourners, and Alpha Group mentors. These older students have been trained to be able to help new students adjust to life on campus.
We'll be having Alpha Group meetings where we can do growth sessions, and yeah, I'm going to be around to help them.
After moving in, freshmen went through orientation weekend, which is designed to help new students adjust to life on campus.
We got to hear from a lot of the offices on campus. They came in and did some resource mapping sessions with all the Alpha Group mentors, so if new students have any specific questions, we know basically what office to point them to so we can help them get answers as fast as possible.
HU is excited to see the start of another semester with our incoming class.
And that is all we have for this installment of FDN News.
Don't forget to check us online at forresterdigital.net or follow us on Instagram at forresterdigital. Have a great day.